Now, this is something that I've always wanted since I walked in that door. And along the way, I've made a lot of decisions. Some that I agree with, some not so much. But listen, I wouldn't change anything because all of those decisions have made me the man I am today. And now that I'm NXT champion, these hands, they got an iron grip on this title. And there isn't a man walking who can take it from me. It doesn't matter who, what, where, when. Get in line, because the end result is gonna be the same thing it was Saturday. Me beating all three of your asses.
Oh, no, Book.
Dominique,
Not now.
Dominique.
Great job for Robert Stone. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
here.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
It's Carnage. We need security. We need help.
This could be a dangerous, dangerous territory.
Well, now, Sean Spears
no.
distracting the official. Nico Vance just saved Izzy Dave. Zarya with a spear. She came out of the crowd. She came out of the NXT universe. Spears now realizing the door's open. He jumps down. Izzy Dame rolling Soul back in. And it could be Dame over. And Izzy just beat Sol Ruca.
Wow.
Here's your winner, Izzy Dame!
Troy with Briggs. Looking for another massive chokeslam. Oh! Just got pounced up, over, and out. And Briggs with the right hand back into Carver. Something's got to give tonight, Book.
Right now, Keanu Carver is showing me a little something, Vic. He's showing me that he can last the long haul if this bitch is, oh yes!
Another big pounce, this time of Briggs. Carver's fired up.
Scary sight right here.
Scary sight with a man that has scary power, because Briggs just got carved up.
Wow.
I was looking for that spear, I think, for a moment.
Sugar Man.
Was D'Angelo. Caught him! Big spear from the NXT champion, who now has Saquon dead to rights. But a tag was made. Page just hit D'Angelo.
That's business, Vic. That's all business right there, dog.
Page with a twisted grin. And Page pins Saquon.
Here are your winners, a team of Ricky Six, Tony D'Angelo, Joe Hendry, and Ethan Page!
Page stole the tag to steal the match for himself, not for his team, and he's gonna have some explaining to do to the NXT champion, who now has Page dead to rights. And I got a little news flash for Ethan Page. When it comes to targeting someone, Tony is no stranger to having a bullseye squarely on his back.
Chaz Hall is officially here to check out what this NXT life is about. You see, I've been tearing it up on the West Coast Indies since I was 11 years old, and it's led me to a WWE ID contract, my new role on Evolve. So when Mr. Stone hit my line and told me there was an opening in the Speed tournament, I knew it was time to show the WWE Universe why they call me Starboy.
Minute 15, clock ticking. The tournament, of course, will continue next week as Rob Stone wants to crown a new champion. But Hall to the top. Oh, shooting star just got put down. And boom, coronation, and King the first to advance.
Here is your winner, Lexis King!
And now looking for, ooh, sit-down style. Will it be enough? And Blake able to kick out.
Champ kicks out.
And I hope when maybe Blake wakes up, she realizes she's not the reigning, defending Women's North American champion. And those are also the words of our general manager, Robert Stone, who has something to say at the conclusion of this matchup. As up top, and again, Brad Baylor. You talk about the referee needing to disqualify somebody. When is Vanity Project going to get tossed as they just got dropped? 450, having a roll through is Paxley. Back up, got caught, looking for that glamour shot. DDT is Blake Monroe. Countered at the last moment. Cemetery drive. Jackson got caught, but Tatum took her eye off the ball. Glamour shot, DDT. Monroe into the cover, and Blake just pinned the champion.
Here are your winners, the team of Jackson Jones and Blake Monroe.
I watched Stand and Deliver from home this year. But next year, I'ma be on that show. And that ain't arrogance talking, that's a difference maker Kelly Armstrong talking. The first ever Evolve Women's Champion talking. The 3-time NCAA All-American in track and field talking. Growing up, I had every reason to fail. I was eating off food stamps, I was on Section 8 housing, but I wasn't raised to be a quitter, I was raised to be a champion. And now I'm entering the deepest women's division in the world. But don't confuse me with all them other chicks. See, I ain't with all that pettiness and drama. I don't care to fit in. I'm about results and W's. What you see is what you get with Kelly Armstrong. Straight like that.
I had to learn what it meant to earn my place in this division. And now, looking back, I wasn't ready. Y por eso me puse la pila. I went to AAA in Mexico. I got as much experience as I could, and I took Vice City worldwide. I made sure there were no questions left when it came to me. And the Lola talking to you right now is ready. I am undeniable. And this isn't confidence. This is proof that earning something will always mean more than having it handed to you. I am no longer the girl that came from MMA. I am a WWE superstar.
You see, I held that championship for a combined reign of 286 days. I ran this division. So I shouldn't even have to say it, but I guess you all leave me no choice.
Okay,
I want my rematch.
Ladies, that's enough. Look, JC, you could have your rematch for the NXT Women's Championship next week at NXT Revenge.
JC, I'm gonna knock your ass out again, estúpida.
Well, you wanted it. Oh! Yeah, there's the numbers advantage. You can smell it coming from a mile. Then the NXT Universe showing what they think of Fatal Influence. Rob Stone's hands were tied. He gave the rematch, and look at Lola now. Lola's starting to fight. This is that grit, this is that grind she was talking about. She's not going to be taken down. A Fatal Influence now. I don't know, if you're JC Jane, you might want to start rethinking your strategy a little bit, because she almost got caught with a back fist. It certainly was, and JC got what she asked for.